Alright boys, we've got a lot of work to do in this video. It's gonna be awesomely satisfying, but first, even more satisfying, is this. Couple of fresh 6-star champs. We're gonna go ahead and take Bellower up to rank 6. He's built out, he's ready to go. He's gonna act as my campaign farmer. He's in a stun set combined with a Slayer set, so he's gonna be smacking quite hard as well. So pretty looking forward to using good old Bellower at max. He joins, by the way, KZ Deephard, who is also 6 stars in level 1. I've got a lot of masteries and levels to farm up on these guys as well, but that's not gonna be the subject of this video. The next champ we're gonna be taking up to max is, of course, gonna be good old Yannica. The time is now. Let's see what Yannika's got in the tank, man. Actually, really need some decent damage dealers for my High Elves faction as well. And just a big solid upgrade to my Tag Arena Nukas. I think Yannika's going to do an incredible amount of work for us. And you know what? While we're at it, let's actually just send these guys and gals up. Right, before we start building out those new 6-star champions and upgrading all of their gear during this artifact enhancement event, dude, look at my gear stockpile, man. I was like trying to, oh my god, look at how much accuracy gear I'm holding on to, bro. For God's sake, lifesteal as well. Do I need this much lifesteal? I was going through all of my artifacts last night, just trying to piece together potential builds for these new 6-star champions. Look at the relentless gear, bro. That's just embarrassing how much relentless gear I've been holding on to, man. Why shouldn't I keep it? I'm going full Bilbo Baggins, you know, I just don't want to give it up, man. But yeah, I realized last night how much crap, how much drivel I have lying around, man. Look at my cruel gear, actually. This is a really problem area as well. Just a crap load of trash helmets, or helmets that I have yet to roll up to even see where the stat rolls go. And so, look, this is something everybody's got to do on their account eventually. It's the deep artifact cleanse, where you're rolling items up 4 ranks at a time, +4, and then up to +8. And if you like where the rolls are going on a gear piece, then you can decide whether or not you're going to keep it for a potential future build, right? Otherwise, it's just gotta go. Otherwise, things just start getting clogged up too much. I think I'm also at the point of my account as well, and this is a stage that everybody's account will eventually get to, where unless you're looking at like double speed rolls on this helmet, for example, it's just gotta go, right? 5-star rare pieces. Very good when you're first starting out in Raid. Once you're beyond like the first 6 months and your account is like well and truly in like the mid-game phase and stuff, you gotta make the call to eventually just say, you know what, I'm just gonna scrap all of my blue pieces unless they either double speed roll or they are 5-star speed boots and they could hypothetically get some use on like a Faction Wars champion or something like that, you know? And you're just gonna be very brutal with it. And same thing with the 5-star epic pieces as well. Yeah. There's no choice, really, and that's going to be what I'm doing today. It's going to be a long and arduous evening. But first, let's do the juicy bit first and roll up the gear on our new 6-star champions, man, and see if we can get them to a decent place. And hey, man, don't forget there is a beginner promo link at the top of the video description box down below this video. If you click on that link and sign up to Raid, you'll get yourself 2 free epic champions, including Rector Drath, as soon as your account hits level 25. It's one of the best beginner promo links going. 2 free epic champions. Just make sure that you are signed out of Plarium Player on PC before clicking on that beginner link to ensure you get your rewards. Okay, let's upgrade some champs, man. And alright, man, that gives us 4 new 6-star champions, all of which are sitting at level 1, dude. Some of them are not built at all, like Yannica. Some of them are built up but are pending some upgrades, like Dark Elhain. Khazad is ready to go, as we mentioned, and there is Bellower as well. I think first and foremost, let's go ahead and tune up, before we get to the biggest gear cleanse of my life, by the way, because this is becoming a little bit of a problem for us. Let's go ahead and just upgrade these Slayer pieces. Okay, I'm going to take it up just because it's 6-star Slayer, it's crit damage, it's kind of big as hell. And what do we get? Resistance. Kind of like the worst thing you can possibly get on a Dark Elhain, but there you go. That's fine. As for her banner, I've already got a pinpoint banner here ready to go. That's going to give a crap load of accuracy. It's just a 1-piece pinpoint set. I think I'm just going to roll this one up to +16. Crap load of accuracy. If we get a speed roll, that's great. Defense percent or attack percent are both fine as well. You do need to build Dark Elhain with at least a little bit of defense ready to go. Otherwise, the Ice Golem just kind of smacks the taste out of your mouth. And we go to attack percent, which honestly is totally fine as well. Okay, that's a lot of silver though. Holy crap. Okay, slam this banner on. That's 250 accuracy. That's pretty good, man. I think our stats are in an okay place. I would have liked some speed roll action. I guess we could also roll up these speed boots. They did triple roll into accuracy, which is kind of a little bit weird. Of course, Dakel Hint does have the strong version of decrease speed on her AoE, so the accuracy is quite important. I guess I'll just go ahead and take these up. It goes into flat HP, which, yeah, isn't exactly great. But at least the speed is a little bit more acceptable to look at now. And you know what? As far as this gear goes, given that none of this is glyphed, the shield we should also probably take up. Like, this is pretty decent for Dakel Hint, man. Hopefully it doesn't go accuracy again, though. Accuracy is like a nice stat to have, but you really don't want to overcap on Mastery with Dakel Hint. Goes into crit rate, which is fine. We actually don't need to build her with 100% crit rate anyway. She's missing Masteries. That's another 5% crit right there as well. And of course, on her passive, when she cleanses a freeze debuff off of herself, which is where we're going to be using her. Ice Golem, Frost Spider, that kind of thing. She gives herself an extra 30% crit rate anyway. So for where I'm using her in the game most of the time, I don't feel the need to build her out with 100% crit. I think it's fine to leave her about where she is. Yeah, with Masteries, extra crit from that will put her at about, I think it's 79, about 80-ish%, 79% crit rate. That's fine as a baseline. So I'm going to gear up the Yannica next. I do have like a saved gear preset that I kind of figured out. Just lots of 12 rank items here that I guess I'm going to go ahead and rank up. It's a bit weird because I've got like a lot of protection gear here, protection pieces, but it's like crit damage, another roll into speed or crit would be great, but just very, very good crit damage gauntlets. Same thing with the boots as well. Like these rolled really, really good into just nuka stats. Crit rate, crit damage on here as well. So I'm hoping that this roll, it's a 1 in 4 shot. Okay, the speed roll would be fine. The crit rate would ensure that she actually has 100% crit at max. I think that, yeah, even with Masteries right now, she'd only be sitting at 97% crit rate, which isn't ideal. Of course, you want that as bang on 100 as you possibly can, especially with like an AoE style nuka like Yannica. So I guess we'll go ahead, roll these gauntlets up to 16 first. It's a 1 in 4, speed's not bad. If she has to sit at 97% crit rate for a while, just is what it is. Goes into speed. Okay. That's okay. We're not too sad about that. We're not too salty about that, man. Okay, man. There's the Yannica built out. She's missing the 5% crit rate from Masteries, of course, but you know what? It's fine. I'm just lacking some nuka gear right now, to be honest. I just have to maxing out 2 nukas simultaneously like this, taking them both up to 6 stars, has left me a little bit strapped for decent gear for both of these gals. So we're just doing our best with what we've got for the time being. But alright, dudes, now it is time for the grueling part of this video. What I'm actually going to do is just go ahead, use the filters. I'm going to go ahead and sort by rank and rarity, blue pieces only, 5-star. Let's just go ahead and roll up every piece of these, make a decision on ones that I have rolled up to +8 already. This one did double roll speed, so we're going to be holding on to this, but every other piece, I'm just going to crank up first to 4. Goes into crit damage, it's gone, okay? No goddamn, no ifs or buts or whatever. We're just going to be brutal with this 5-star blue gear in particular, and I might even extend this to the epic pieces as well before the night is out. Don't worry, we're not going to be showing all of that in this happy little video. Oh god, look at my resistance speed. No man, I've got enough double rolled like speed pieces just lying around. Again, this piece has just got to go. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing. Wish me luck, everybody. Oh god, I've already finished my coffee as well. It's not ideal. It's gonna be a long and arduous evening. Double speed roll there. Okay, that one is a keeper at least. We've already got a single speed roll here. This goes flat defense. It's gone. Another double speed roll. Okay, so we actually be keeping these pieces, and that's all I'm going to be doing. And as always, I'm going to give some special extra attention to saving pieces from what I would consider to be like A or S tier sets. I think regeneration is one of those A tier sets, right? You need to make certain that you've got some good regeneration sets for very specific champions lying around. So I'm going to be quite lenient with the rolls on the regeneration gear. Same thing with Relentless. Relentless is one of those like S tier sets. Very, very good on a lot of champions. And so unless the rolls are disastrous, then the Relentless gear will be another one that I go very, very easy on. And I'll work my way through them like that. Reflexes is kind of a similar set as well, like up there in the A tier, you know. Same thing with Perception too. Very, very good stat bonuses on that thing. Good on like 80% of champions in the game. It's not niche at all. Very, very broad set, so I'll be quite lenient with the rolls on that too. So that is another sort of caveat as well to bear in mind when you're going through like a deep cleanse like this. Is this a deep cleanse? I'm only doing the blue gear. It would be a deep air cleanse if I was doing the epic 5-star pieces as well. Oh god, that's so much more work though. Oh, for God's... Oh, wish me luck, boys. Okay, man, I'm just gonna fast forward in time real quick. And alright, we arrive at the good old resistance set, man, where obviously the kind of thing that you're looking for as well sort of varies based on sets, right? I mean, if you're equipping somebody in a resistance set, you're probably trying to build a resistance style champ. Oh god, and so we're looking for just double rolls into resistance where we can here. So that one is now a sell. We definitely have to hit double resistance on this because crit damage is just really bad. That's good. That one's a keeper. This one can probably just go flat defense. We don't want any of that. And oi, 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 oi. We've got a lot of shields here to work through as well. They could potentially triple roll into resistance. You never know. Nope, that one's gone. Okay, dude. And woo! Alright, man, we stop there, boys. Oh my god, we pick up the Epic Skill Tome, the Chaos Powder, all of the fragments. We're good to go. God damn, man. What a cleanse that was. But you know what? It does feel good to have that done at last. What was that, like 150, 200-ish artifacts that were just sitting there waiting to be upgraded? I also haven't sorted out all of the pinpoint gear just yet. There's a lot of 5-star blues in here, so there's still some cleaning up to do, as well as, of course, all of the curing pieces just left over, ready to be sold from campaign as well. It's probably like 250, 280 of those or something. But oh man, it's done. And alright, this is what the rest of my evening is gonna look like, man. We've got good old Archer Queen boosting the crap out of all of these level 1 6-star champs that are gonna bolster the crap out of this account. It's gonna be awesome. And yeah, I'm gonna blast as many levels into these guys via Minotaur as I can while the champion training tournament or event or whatever is active. It's gonna be sweet. Hey, that's all from me though for now. Don't forget, if you're looking to create a new alt raid account, then do so by using our promo link down below at the top of the video description, boys. And for now, I'm gonna catch all of y'all just a tad bit later, man. Oi, 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 oi. I need a drink. Water, that is. We keep it healthy over here. Alright, see you, boys.